po, I will present the skeleton of a fish and the different part skeleton of tilapia.
The skeleton of a fish is a fin vertebrate animal with skin covered with scales. It lives in water and is usually oviparous. Then, opercular is a pair of bony plates covering the gill's opening. And ray of the anterior dorsal fin, each of the small bones forming the front fin on the back of a fish. And radial cartilage is elastic substance of the radius. Then, the ray of the posterior dorsal fin, each of the small bones forming the near fin on the back of a fish. And the neural spines containing part of nervous system. And vertebra, each of the bones forming the neural spine of a fish. Then, hyporal is a bone of which are attacked the spinaries of the caudal fin of a fish. And caudal fin ray, each of the small bones forming the tail fin of the fish. And anal fin ray, each of the small bones forming the fin behind the anus of a fish. Then the radial cartilage is an elastic substance of the radius. And next is rib, each of the bone forming the thoracic edge. Then the pelvic fin ray, each of the bones forming the fin beneath the pelvic girdle. And pectoral fin ray, each of the bone forming the chest fin. Then pelvic girdle is a set of bones forming the pelvis. Then clavicle is a shoulder bone. Then the part of lower jaw, it is a mandible. Then the upper jaw is a part of the mouth. Then, the orbit is the cavity of the skull contains the eye. Then, the last part is skull, bony case of the brain of a fish.
Fins are appendage used by the fish to maintain position, move, steer, and stop. They are either single fins along the center line of the fish, such as the dorsal back fins, caudal tail fin, and anal fin or paired fin, such as the pectoral chest and pelvic hip fins. Fish such as catfish with another fleshy lobe behind the dorsal fin and that is called adipose. The form of tilapia usually can be distinguished by different banding pattern on the caudal fin. The skeleton of bony fish is give structure, avoid protection, assist, and leverage. And along with the spleen and the kidney, is a site of red blood cell production.